Hello and welcome back to Minecraft. Back again. Sorry if it's been a while since I've posted the first video. Yeah, things haven't been as good, and to be honest, it's just been hard just to try and stay awake for the past week or so. Yeah, but finally I've managed to now actually stay awake for a day. Well, more because today I actually stripped my bed off. So yeah, I don't really have a bed to lie down. Well, I do have a bed to lie down on, but yeah, it would be a bit uncomfortable. I was sure I'd find a way though. So yeah, back in Minecraft. Also, my microphone nearly wasn't working just then, but then I just put up a troubleshooter and then started working again. So that's good. At least I hope it is. I did put the recording sign on the door. Hopefully, well, I say that, but now I hear people extremely loudly walking outside my room. Then again, though, when I said that my dad was talking outside my room, it turns out that didn't actually pick up on the microphone, so hopefully nothing else outside my room will. But hey, who knows? You know, I live in a house of people who are arseholes, so hey, who knows? So anyway, so this episode, I'm basically going to be finishing the house. So there's a couple more things I need to put in here. Probably get a few more advancements. So apparently my mother can't read because she literally went past the sign on the door and just to embarrass her further, she was asking whether she was saying that she was going in the bathroom, whether I needed to use the toilet because we only have one toilet in this house, which annoys me so much because it's like we need more than one toilet, but you know, can't be bothered to invest in that. So literally, they invested in decorating the house before actually even getting central heating done. And the worst thing is, most of the walls in the house still aren't painted, and the stairs are literally floorboards. So yeah, well done on the decorating, but oh well. Anyway, let's actually get started doing something. So the next thing we need in the house is a bed. And I could do that just by killing sheep, but I'd rather just, I don't want to kill the sheep if I don't have to. So yeah, I'm going to make some shears, which means I need to get some iron. Which means I just basically just need to keep mining till I get iron, I guess. So yeah. And now that I've got a stone pick, should be a little bit easier. So let's keep mining. Yay! We're going to do some mining this episode, like we weren't doing enough last episode. So, yeah. And my dad talking outside my room again. How fun! Yeah, my mum said that she thought that it might be that he was purposefully doing it, which yeah, I could see him doing that. So yeah. Right, let's start using stone. Yeah. We're probably going to run out of stone straight away after this, but oh well. It's funny as well. So I'll probably just have to make my first edit with the with that little interruption, which will be fun. I mean, I can do it. It's just I'd just rather not have to edit it. That's all, you know. Oh god, was there more stuff up here? I bet there was. Yeah. Oh well, stuff to mine around it. Okay, let's start over here, shall we? Right. I like how Mum tried to be quiet as well. It's like, if I'm recording, just piss off, right? I'm not going to use the bathroom, I'll be recording probably for a good while. And to be honest, normally it's that I don't need to go, and then suddenly, as soon as she gets in, as soon as she literally touches the water, I need to go. So it doesn't really make a difference anyway, to be honest. Like, it's just not going to happen. I just have to wait, It's life. It's life in this household. Right. Mining some granite? This is granite, isn't it? Yeah. Right. I would have thought granite would have actually been the white stuff, but that's a diorite. So, a bit weird. Yeah. Oh, also today, a load of stuff arrived in the post, like just loads of stuff that I've ordered recently. I ordered a new ring because I got a ring from a website called, I believe it's called Aspire Gear. And it's basically this website which does like a load of jewelry and stuff for different like causes. So I think they have like a one for like breast cancer, stuff like that. But they also have one for suicide awareness. And the two colours you can pick are either purple or teal. And they're my two favourite colours, teal being my favourite. So that's why I did my hair teal. And so yeah, so I got one, and I think it was on offer. It was originally meant to be 40 quid, but you could get it on this offer for free, but you only had to pay postage, so it was like 7 quid, I think. So that was really worth it. But the thing was, I lost the first ring because I think it was on my way back from uni on the train. And I can't confirm if this is what happened, but it's the only way that I can think I lost it. I think I went into the train toilet, and I went to wash my hands, and I think I put the ring on the side, and I somehow must have left it on there, I think. And yeah, so I lost the ring. I'm pretty sure. And the problem is, obviously, now it's on a train somewhere, so hopefully someone else is enjoying it. But the offer was still on anyway, which meant I could get another ring, so I did. And the other couple of things were actually related to the channel, because I think I mentioned before, I can't remember, that I wanted to do some Lego games, the Lego games in order. So I ordered Lego Star Wars for the Xbox, but the problem was that that's the only Lego game that you can't play on the Xbox One, because they haven't actually added it to the Xbox One for like backwards compatibility. So that means that I have actually bought an Xbox 360, which you can play because it's the original Xbox version of the first Lego Star Wars, like the first licensed Lego video game. And yeah, so I've bought an Xbox 360 off CEX to play it on, just for you guys, and for me, to be fair. I kind of want to play them again. So, but the thing is, when I got the Xbox 360, I turned it on and stuff. Turns out I needed a couple of things to add to it, because otherwise you can't get it to work. The first thing was it needed a hard drive, because it didn't have enough storage space to download new stuff onto it. So I got a 120 gigabyte hard drive from CEX. This is on the CEX website, by the way, because obviously it's not open at the moment because we're in a pandemic. And the second thing was I had to order a wireless network adapter, which basically gives you wireless internet on it. It's like a little dongle that you put into the back of the Xbox. But I had to get that off eBay because it was listed on CEX, but they didn't have any in stock. So instead of getting it for really cheap on eBay, I had to get it for, it was about 20 quid, so it wasn't too bad, but still, I had to get it off eBay, which I actually had to use my mum's account for, because for some reason on eBay, I can't order anything. It won't let me, it won't accept my card for some reason. I don't know why. It's really annoying, but yeah. So God, I always lose my train of thought. Yeah, so I got that off eBay, and yeah, I fitted them both today, because I say these 3 packages all came in the same day. And yesterday, a new coat arrived, which was pretty cool, because I normally wear, if you don't know me, which probably most of you don't, I wear a long black coat usually. It's kind of my style I like to wear. And I got a new one off Wish, which don't know what Wish is. It's basically where you buy loads of cheap shit and yeah, loads of discounted stuff. And yeah, so I got this coat off Wish. But the thing is, you could see from the pictures, you could tell they made the pictures look so much better than the actual thing. I mean, the actual thing looks all right. It's just, it's made with, I think it's polyester and spandex, which, trust me, my mum and brother already made those jokes, like, ooh, you know, kinky, but it kind of gives it like a bit of a little, only the slightest bit of flexibility and a little bit of like a sheen to it, which makes it look a little bit thin and like, not as high quality material, doesn't look like, but then again it's Wish, so what do you expect at that point? But it looks pretty good. I like the collar on it as well, how it goes. So it's quite long though, because I got a large, because I ordered another coat off Wish in the past, and I got it as a small, because that was the size that I measured, and it would have fit me. But yeah, it turns out that was the wrong size to pick, because it was too small. So I got a large this time, and it's not too. I think it might be a little bit baggy on the chest, but not too much. But it's definitely really long, so it needs hemming up. So my mum, I think, said that she'd do that tomorrow morning. Hopefully, said, which is very nice of her. Shame that it's just to talk when I'm recording, but oh well, you can't get all you want. Right, should I make a new shovel now? Yeah, well, this pickaxe is going to run out soon, so is there anything else I can mine here? Yeah, I'll keep mining this bit until the pickaxe runs out. Yeah, so new coat arrived. Pair of new boots arrived as well the other day, which was really nice. So yeah. Also, my student loan just came in as well. Next student loan payment, so that's probably the reason why I've been spending a bit of money. Would like to save some up though. Should be good. You know, I mean, to be fair, there's not really much that I need to spend it on, because I won't be going into uni, so I don't need to spend it on, you know, what I actually should be spending it on, which is travel and stuff. So yeah, there's not really anything that I need to spend it on, so I could just save it all up and yeah, be a good boy, you know, be responsible. Like that's ever me, never responsible. Okay, so I'm gonna make a couple more tools. There we go. I think my brother's the only one who's been watching my videos. By the way, I did send a link to my channel to my best friend. So I don't know whether she's watched or not. I think what I'll do is I'll just keep checking like my channel statistics whenever I upload, probably, because I have a channel that I use just to watch YouTube with, which is just my own name and stuff, and then I have a channel. I have this channel, so yeah, so I don't really log into this channel unless if I'm really uploading. But yeah, don't really watch videos on it or anything. So yeah, I always say so yeah so much. Like, it's weird. It's another mannerism of mine. For some reason, I feel like really worn out as well while I'm speaking. Like, fortunately, I do actually have in fact, I do actually have a bottle up here, so I might just take a swig of water. Volvic water. Hopefully that did not come up on the mic. I did move the mic out of the way, so yeah. Yeah, lemon and lime Volvic. Sugar free. Right. But yeah, I just feel like really worn out while talking. My ears feel really warm as well, but to be fair, I'm wearing some earphones, so yeah. Right, gravel. And yeah, while we are looking for iron on this, it's kind of the same thing with coal. You can sometimes find it behind like veins like this, so yeah. Just trying to think of like different conversations that I can talk about while I'm doing this. What have I been doing this week? Fuck all, really. Not really much. Watching YouTube, playing on. I have another Minecraft world that I play on that I'd already been working on. I actually recorded a test video in it for this channel, just to test like how the audio and video recording worked. Yeah, it worked pretty well. I say maybe I might release that video as like a special video or something at some point. It's not really that important. It's just kind of going around my kind of setup that I had. Nothing really that special. Oh, actually, I just thought as well. I'll just pause. I'm going to put my laptop on charge. I just realised as well I haven't put this to full screen. I'm going to put it on full screen, just a little bit more professional, you know. It's because I normally don't play on full screen, so it's, I mean, you can see you can see my entire whole setup. I mean, I could like crop the top and bottom off the screen, but you know what? Nah, you know, little mistakes like this I like to keep in. You know, just shows kind of how naturally I work with this. Right? There's always something I forget. Oh, and it's always like I tell myself, like I told myself, I'll plug in my charger this time before I start recording, and it's the one thing I don't do. But yeah, let's just put it to full screen. You know, it makes it a little bit more video settings. This shows you how to make it to full screen too. It's there we go, full screen. Ta-da! Did I even make it full screen on the first video? I think I did. Can't remember, but yeah. There we go. Back in this. As I say, it's you know, the mining process. It does take quite a while to find what you're looking for. We've just got torches now. That helps out a lot. And we're finding just coal in abundance. That's the thing. I think once you start finding coal, you'll find it pretty quickly. Like, and so then you won't run out of torches. Then you'll soon find iron pretty quickly. So you won't run out of iron. I remember my last world I did because I was landscaping, so I was having to take up a lot of land, and so I made a load of iron picks. Turns out, just use stone in that situation. I would, you know, just to save. Oh, we found a cave. How exciting! I should probably sound more excited in my voice, but I'm just knackered. I mean, because the thing is, I've been like wanting to record, but the thing is, I always want to wait till like later in the evening to record, and then the problem is at that point I feel really tired, like really early on though. As I say, my sleep cycle's just been absolutely fucked up at the moment. It's been terrible. Here we are, iron. There we go. That's what we've been looking for, right? So now we can dig up the iron. I say, hopefully this episode won't be too long. Not as long as the last one. I'll just move this torch. There we go. Because this time obviously we found a house. We found the place to make the house. We kind of got a idea of what we're doing this episode. I don't really know why I'm saying we, because I mean, we're on this journey together, aren't we? You know, even though I'm doing pretty much all the work and you guys are just watching, but you're tagging along, aren't you? Ooh, more iron, great. I'll probably dig all this up later at some point when I'm just like, you know, looking around. But I mean, if I find iron, I'll take it. Oh, God, there's loads of iron. I think I'll just take this little bit of iron for now. I don't really want to go too far. Just want to get the iron I need. And I think with the next thing after the bed I need to build, yeah, I'll definitely need a lot of iron for that. I'll keep that bit of a surprise for now. It's not really that surprising. I guess it could be surprising. It's not really something that most people keep in their house, but I normally keep it in my houses that I make. So, yeah. Right then. So how much iron have we got? We got 11 iron. Okay, it's a good amount of iron. So I don't really know if my voice sounds as nasally now. It doesn't feel as well. It's just that my throat feels quite dry. Actually, I might take another swig. Yeah, the Volvic. I'll just mute the mic. That's some good Volvic. Although sometimes, to be honest, Volvic, like, it doesn't really like it sometimes makes my throat feel drier, weirdly. Like, I don't know why though. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Right. So the good thing about like mining cobblestone, just like to make stairs up and stuff, is like at this point cobblestone is kind of really useful. Like, but when you get later on in the game, it's like it's not really that useful at all. Right, should I just dig across here? Yeah, why not? Well, fuck you. Okay. Right, there we go. Yeah, so I was talking about what I was doing during my days, wasn't it? Yeah, nothing really much. So watching YouTube, playing a bit of Minecraft, waiting for packages to arrive and stuff. I've been mainly off social media at the moment quite a bit, but I've been getting back on slightly. I have a pen pal I've been talking to, also has depression, so it's really good to talk with them at times. But they're only on Instagram. I did send them my number when I went off social media, just in case they needed to talk to me. But I was kind of missing them, so yeah, I just decided to get in touch. So yeah, we've been talking a bit. Same with my best friend, because I can talk to her over text, which is good. Um, and yeah, but not really talking to too many other. I did talk to one other person, but yeah, not really. I've kept all other social media kind of off my phone. I just don't really need it at the moment, to be honest. Which makes me feel a bit lonely, but it's just kind of like trying to protect myself at the moment. Make myself like feel a bit safe. So yeah, it's all I can really do is try and keep myself in a comfortable position at the moment. You know, try not to overwork myself, try not to overstress myself. Just which doesn't really help because we kind of started uni again this week. Technically, I mean, basically projects have been relaunched and stuff. But so I've got like a month to do 2 essays. It was either continue with my project as normal or do some essays. I just decided essays. It just gets it done and out of the way. In fact, you probably don't even know what I do for a course. I'm on a course called Special Effects for Film and TV at the University of Bolton. Even though I'm not from Bolton, I'm from a little place called Crewe, which is nowhere near Bolton at all. Bolton's in Manchester. Crewe, it's kind of not really near anyway. It's near Stoke, but even then, not many people know where Stoke is. Like, I mean, if you're in Britain, you probably know where Stoke is. But it's probably about an hour away from Manchester. So, well, I know that because I go on the train every time. It's about an hour. So, yeah. Oh, there we go. Acquire hardware. Got that. Um, but yeah. So the course that I do is basically making props, costumes, stuff like that. And yeah, so my project would have either been to make something or to do written work, which is kind of the alternative they're giving for people who can't physically make anything at the moment because they're all stuck at home. I would be able to make something. I do have the facilities to do it. I have a shed, the shed that I recorded in on my early videos, but um, yeah, I just want to kind of just get the project done at the moment and just make my way to the summer. It's kind of at the moment kind of a survival thing, just trying to like just get myself through, take it day by day, and yeah, just hopefully manage through. Um, yeah. So anyway, made some shears, and it's raining. Yay! Because who doesn't love rain? Ooh. Um, I feel like I'm really out of breath. Do I like sound like I'm out of breath on this recording? Because I really do feel like it, or something like that. I don't know. It's like it's weird. Anyway, so with the shears, just right click on a sheep. Let's get some. No, don't run away, sheep. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna gonna strip you of all your clothing. There we go. Thank you. It's a lovely, satisfying sound, that little snip. And we get snip. They normally sometimes give you 2 as well, so... Sorry, I just itched my nose. Don't really know if that came up on the mic. Snip. You see, now I've got an extra wool. Geez, you could have just given me those 2 just then, but nope. You didn't. You're boring. That's a Brooklyn Nine-Nine reference, by the way. I've been watching that recently as well. It's so funny. Like, I think if a show can get me to laugh out loud, it must be pretty good. Like, and I just love it. I just think it's so clever. And I think I always like to compare it to The Big Bang Theory, because while that one I feel is more popular, I think Brooklyn Nine-Nine is much better. Because with Big Bang Theory, they get like all the big storylines and drama stuff done, but actually Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it makes it more realistic, and like they don't have a laughter track as well, which I think helps a lot. And it's just like, it's just really good. It's just a really good series. I really get invested in it. So there we go, white bed. And I don't know how to change the colour of it at the moment. I don't know whether to keep it in my inventory. Hold on a second, actually. You see, cheating. Right. I want a black bed because you know I'm dark and gothy. I'm not actually a goth. It's just that, you know, I just kind of like dark stuff, you know. Ooh, cyan. Ooh, that's close to teal. Nah, I'll go for a black bed. There we go. Black. And how do you make black dye? Black dye. Would it be misc? No. No, not redstone. Can I search? No, this is just everything, I think. I presume it's from a squid. I presume. Actually, that means we should make a sword then. You know what? Let's make an iron sword, because to be honest, I probably won't use the sword too much at the moment, so it won't get used up. So yeah, iron sword. Whoop, whoop-de-whoop. Right, let's go killing some squids, because you can't harvest ink from them. That's where we get, by the way, ink, if you didn't figure it out. Squid ink. Squid inkidoo. But yeah, you can't harvest like ink from a squid like you can with wool from a sheep. You know, you can't use a shear on it. I don't think you can. You know what? Let's just try it, because I don't know what would turns out, like crashes the game or something. It's very laggy at the moment. I think it always lags on my laptop when it rains. It's not when it rains in general. I mean in Minecraft when it rains. Yeah, it doesn't work. Well, sorry, squid. They always really creep me out, squids as well. They really do. Yeah, that's how you get black dye. Alright. How do you make it? Just one ink? Wait, did I not get the ink off it? Where's your ink? Where's your ink, dude? Where's your ink, man? Jeez. Come on. Where's your ink? Squid ink. First I was looking for the chest last episode, next now I'm looking for ink. You know, maybe it doesn't drop it, maybe it's just triggered by me killing the squid. I don't know. It's not... It's right there. It is literally right there. Okay. There we go, black dye, and put that next to a bed. And I'm going to drown in a minute, so I should probably... There we go. Yeah, black bed. See? We're learning so much. Yeah. Other plans for the channel, though, just adding another little segue in there. Yeah, as I say, Lego games, starting off with Lego Star Wars, which is the prequels first, because you would have thought it would have been the original trilogy first, but actually I think it's because the prequels came out around the time when that game was brought. In fact, I think the game was brought out actually before Revenge of the Sith, which meant that you could technically play the game and know what happens in the film before it was actually out, which is pretty cool. I think that's it. I think I looked it up and said that. So yeah, I'll just put my bed down. There we go. Probably can't sleep in it yet, but there we go. Boop. Yeah. Oh, but respawn point has been set though. I think that's a new thing. That's pretty cool. Talking about new things in Minecraft as well, I did check out bees. Probably best not to mess with them at the moment, those bees. Because they can attack you. Well, they attack you, but they poison you. So they can only attack you once, and then they die. Because it's realistic to life, where they lose their stinger. But to be honest, I don't really want to mess with the bees now. We don't need to. So the only thing I'd think of is though, because also you can't pick up a hive without it being silk touch, I believe. So what about if you destroy the tree? Does the hive just stay there? Or I don't know. In fact, technically, apparently, I watched a video on it just to tell me about it, and apparently they're not hives. Hives are the ones that you build. It's actually a nest, a bee nest, which I just think is weird. Just call them a hive, man. Okay. So, also, sorry, I don't like odd numbers as sticks. It's really weird. But it's not weird. It just means that you get left with an odd stick, and it's because most crafting things have having 2 sticks, and oh, that's peaceful. No more rain. I mean, I do like rain in real life, but in Minecraft, it's just annoying, you know. Lags my game. It's constant noise. I've actually turned down my game as well now because it was a little bit loud in my headphones, but I also noticed on the recording afterwards it sounded a little bit loud. So yeah, just helps a bit. And I can still hear it while I'm playing, so that's fine. Right, so what do we need to do next? I was talking about new things for the channel. What I'll do is I'll talk about my own life when I'm actually, you know, doing something a bit mundane. Yeah, let's do that. So the next thing we need is an anvil. I normally have an anvil in my house. I don't know why. It fills up the spot. It's useful. You may think other things might be useful, but it's like enchanting table. I normally put in its separate room. I've never really got up to doing brewing, but I'll probably do that in a separate room as well. So yeah, an anvil goes in here. So yeah, we need more iron because you need a lot of iron for this. I don't even have enough iron now. So yes, let's right, put the cobblestone in and the andesite in and the gravel in and the coal in and the flint in and more gravel in. Put the gravel there, put the lime in the coconut and shake it all up. Apparently it's not put the lime in the coconut and shake it all up. Apparently it's put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up. I always thought it was shake it all up. It sounds so much better as shake it all up. You know, that's just my take on it. I don't know. I think that should be the lyrics. Anyway, so we need to find loads more iron, so that's what we're going to do. But yeah, other things for the channel. So yeah, Lego games, pretty much going through all the licensed ones. Licensed meaning that it has like kind of a property with it. So for example, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lego Dimensions, that has loads of... It's my favourite Lego game as well, but it's got loads of licenses in it, loads of franchises. Yeah, there are a couple of them that aren't, like Lego City Undercover and stuff like that, but they have kind of the same formats, like the same style, the same kind of gameplay features. So it's basically any game like that. You know, the one where you got like 4 hearts in the corner, rule breaker status or whatever, or true Jedi or true adventurer. You know, anything we can collect studs and get mini kits. You know, them kinds of games. The other stuff that I'm thinking of doing is just more stuff in Minecraft. My brother suggested for me to do there's a Harry Potter map, apparently. I think it's a map with a mod added to it as well. So yeah, I'd definitely love to try that out. There is an Alton Towers server, because I'm into Alton Towers. I think I mentioned in my first video. So yeah, I'd love to try out the Minecraft server for that. They are apparently doing the dungeons with that as well, so I'd love to see how they actually manage to do that. And I think I mentioned this before as well, but there is a simulation of Alton Towers being built called Virtual Towers Online, which it looks amazing. As I think I did say this, but I tried using it on my laptop, but I can only put it to mid quality. Because the thing is, they even said in their videos that the people who made it that you need to have like a beefy computer for it, and I definitely don't. So I can show you at mid quality on this on this laptop. I think at some point I would love to get just like a proper gaming computer which can actually handle it and then do it properly. But I think they're actually bringing out an update as well, with more stuff, because at the moment they've only got the X sector. So, but then I think they are updating with some more stuff. So yeah, I'd love to at least give it a look. I mean, I've been on it just a little bit. I've seen like one kind of Easter egg that they've added in. But yes, that won't be a surprise to me. But and I've watched some of the other videos, so that's fair enough. But yeah, I'd certainly like to give it a look, even if it's not on the best quality. I can always suggest, you know, check out other channels on YouTube which can run it at a higher quality, because it's definitely worth it. But I'd at least like to, you know, give it a proper go and yeah, show it on the channel. In regards to Alton Towers as well, I think, because at the moment, obviously, I can't go to Alton Towers. It's closed. I was thinking they might have been open April 26th, because it did actually say that on their website, but I think what they've done is they've pushed it back now. And I think that's what they're going to do. They've now said June 1st is when they're open, so I think they'll wait till around June 1st and then see whether they're going to reopen and then make another decision. which I think is fair enough. To be honest, it's probably the best you can do. At least it gives kind of like a bit of a target in a way, and keeps people with a bit of hope at the moment, which is good. But yeah, I mean, when and if I manage to get back, I'd love to do some videos there. Just vlogging my days, I guess. Not really done any like vlogging stuff before. I mean, I've not really done this before, to be fair, but although I think, because I will just admit this, I talk to myself all the time. Seriously, like. And I think normally when I play games, I talk to myself like I'm doing a YouTube video or something. It kind of just sometimes helps with my thought processes and stuff, and just to be fair, it gives me a bit of fucking company. But yeah, it's so to be honest, that's something which I'm kind of used to. Sometimes when I like walk on my own as well, like I sometimes go on walks out. I sometimes talk to myself as well, but normally when there's no one around. See, also this is just a weird tangent, but this is like a difference between me and my dad. So my dad's a bit weird, bit of an understatement, but oh well. But he normally talks to himself as well. The difference between me and him though is I talk to myself, but at least I don't give people like the injustice of having to hear me talk to myself, or at least if I know someone's listening, I stop. I just stop talking. I get self-conscious, and I respect that they probably find it very annoying that I talk to myself. Well, my dad, he does it specifically while we're there, and it's like it's so annoying. Like, and I know it's like probably a really bad thing to say because it's like, oh, he should be allowed to talk to himself or whatever, but it's like it's annoying. Like my mum even admits it, like it's annoying. I mean, but to be fair, it's not like the relationship's in a good place anyway. Anyway, let's just move on from that. But yeah, so I even like talk to myself when I'm outside as well. But I don't really know how vlogging would go, because it would be like I would be talking to myself regardless. I mean, at least I would have a camera out so people would know I'm doing it. It would look, I mean, people might not think it's normal, but it would be relatively normal. It would be understandable, So, yeah, it'd be pretty cool. I'd like to do some stuff on Scarefest there as well. That'd be cool. I was actually thinking something that'd be cool is another reason for like saving up my student loan is because I was thinking of possibly during Scarefest, because I'll probably go Scarefest quite a few times. I went last year 3 times, because I started going in 2018. Did the scare mazes then, got hooked. I'll probably go into this more in depth in a future video. But then last year I went 3 times. Once just on my own, just sampling the mazes. Once with my friends. We didn't do any of the mazes, we just did all the rides in one day, which is pretty cool. We nearly did the mazes. I nearly got a couple of them to do them, but I think we just couldn't be bothered by the end of the day. I just gave up trying to get them to go in. But and to be fair, my best friend, I can understand why she didn't want to go in, because she has anxiety and stuff. So I completely get that. But yeah, what was I just gonna say? Yeah, and then there was a third time that I went, which was for an event set up by Towers Times, a really good group of people. An event called Scaremazing. I went Scaremazing 7, and yeah, it was just a really good event. You get loads of behind the scenes stuff. You get early access to mazes, and you get behind the scenes tours. You get like behind the scenes talks and stuff, talking about it, talking about the mazes and stuff. And yeah, it was all overall pretty cool. So yeah, I definitely want to do that again. But so I can imagine I might be going a good few times this year. Whether my friends want to go again or not, I would, happily go along with them again. And I'll definitely go for Scaremazing. Definitely probably go at least one day on my own, just because it's good just to, go on your own, get a good glimpse of the mazes without being kind of on a schedule and stuff. But I was thinking that time when I go on my own, I might stay over at the Alton Towers Hotel, because they have a one room which I've always been fascinated with is they have the Smiler rooms, and they just look cool. And I just think, if I save up a bit of my student loan, treat myself, because I need to treat myself a bit more in some ways. Sometimes I do it and feel really bad, but you know what? I think in this situation, just treat myself. I get to stay overnight. get to do 2 days, 2 full days of Scarefest, because I can get the things I can get into Scarefest. I can get into Alton Towers on Scarefest for free because I have my pass. I have my premium season pass, so I can get in the park fine. The only reason why I wouldn't go 2 days is because I'd have to get a lift both days because I don't drive, because I'm a wuss. Well, not really. I just bit of a tangent, but long story short, I just think if you're not ready to drive, don't drive. Like, as much as people might pressure you to and say that's really important, if you're not ready, you're not safe, and so I'd just say don't drive. It's kind of my philosophy with it. Like, I would not feel that I'd be ready. It's really, especially not what I need right now. So, but yeah, so I have to get a lift everywhere, and so it's like I would only really be able to go 1 day at a time. So yeah. Like, I think during Scarefest, my dad might be a little bit more lenient because he was last year. To be fair, he gave me a lift for the the day when I went on my own in Scaremazing. With my friends, I just got a lift up with them. But yeah, so what was I just gonna say? Yeah, so I just think it would be quite nice just to stay over. It'd be cool. Could stay over. I think breakfast included and stuff, and yeah, it means I could do 2 days, 2 days full of doing scare mazes, doing the rides, maybe get a few rides in the dark done. To be honest, I'm not really too bothered about the rides in the dark. I've done a few rides in the dark. I can't remember whether I did the Smiler or not in the dark. I might have one time. I know I definitely did 13. 13 in the dark's amazing, by the way. Yeah, if you've never done 13 in the dark, you cannot see a thing, and you might think that's not cool, but it really is cool. Like, because you have no idea where you're going at any point, and it's so cool. So I definitely suggest that when we want to do rides in the dark. And Wicker Man, that I've done that a few times in the dark, pretty cool. If I haven't done the Smiler, I think I need to at some point in the dark, because that one I think would be cool as well. Maybe even Oblivion, that could be an interesting one. Anyway, tangent. But yeah, I think it would just be really cool just to stay over. So then that means I could do a vlog then as well, and do a vlog on park in the Smiler room. That'd be pretty cool, I think. I could do like a little series of Alton Towers vids. And yeah, review the mazes, do some reactions from the mazes. If I go with anyone, maybe even get them to record reactions of me running out of them if they don't want to go in it, like, ooh. Well, I just landed in lava. I really need to get back. I've probably gotten more than enough iron at the moment. Yeah, lava pro tips with James. By the way, James is my name if I haven't said that. I'm pretty sure I have at some point. Pro tips with James though, or pro tips with Dark Shadow. Let's actually use my name. Pro tips with Dark Shadow. Don't fall in lava. That's a bad idea. Another pro tip: don't lose your way, because I've lost my way now. I have no idea where I'm going. Where's my way? Nope, that's lava. All right. At least got a lot of lava nearby. I mean, it's a bit of a safety hazard, but well then. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Diamonds. We found some diamonds. I love to say diamonds like that. Diamonds. That is very early in the game that I found diamonds. Well, that is good. That is good. You know what? I might just get my phone out in a minute and get some coordinates. So yeah. By the way, pro tips. I'm just going to say now, I've been watching GT Live quite recently. I've been going through all their episodes. Managed to find a playlist of all the streams that are listed and unlisted, because for some reason the actual GT Live channel doesn't have them all. They're like missing like 100 videos or something. It's crazy, but yeah. They're a good channel, by the way. GT Live, the Game Theorist live stream channel. Just go and watch them. They're great. But yeah, I think I'm going to put some coordinates on that for when I have an iron pick and I dig up some diamonds, because that is so quick. I usually have to like go down to level 12, and in fact, what level am I at now? I'm not that deep, am I? I can't be that deep. 1 second. Oh my god, we're at level 13. Oh, okay. I did not realise we got this far down. Right, okay. That's great. I mean, I'm not complaining, like, found some diamonds. That's great. Right then, so let's get the coordinates. Now, again, coordinates, great thing. Normally, if you have an iron pick, though, you won't need coordinates for this because you will have, you know, you'll just dig it up. But at the moment, I don't have a pick that can actually do that. So I'm just going to write down the coordinates. Where's my right Google Docs? Doopy doopy doo. And now, which one's is this one? No, that's for an old one, a really old one. There we go. Minecraft World 4 coordinates. Diamonds. At minus 27, 13, and minus 20, 89. And that was a really creepy noise. Right then, and I'll put that as uncleared. Normally, if I haven't cleared something up, like in a temple or a village or something like that, I put in brackets next to it whether it's cleared or uncleared. I'll say that that's uncleared at the moment, just so I remember. Hey, there's diamonds there. I can't believe that. That's great. Next, I'll like find emeralds or something, won't I? And, yeah. I did talk about that last time, didn't I? Where I found emeralds before diamonds in a playthrough. Like, that was just crazy. But this is even crazier, like finding diamonds this early. I mean, God, I mean, it's good. I mean, it's great. Right, where am I going? Right, it's not this way, is it? Gotta find my way. See, this is going to be why the episode's going to be so long. It's because I don't know where the fuck I'm going. But to be honest, I mean, as soon as we got this anvil, man, the episode's over. The house will be done. So yeah, this could be actually a short video, probably. I mean, this is definitely actually a short video. I can tell you. I think it's this way. Is it? I can see some torches. I can see some torches. Torches. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Okay, come on. This is the problem with mines, you just get so lost, and really you can't do coordinates in a mine. Like, you can do coordinates where you found like a mine shaft, but mine shafts are even worse. Like, you just get so lost. Yeah, underground you can't really do any coordinates really. I mean, you can, but it'd be very complicated to do. I would think anyway. Is this? Nope, that is the wrong way again. Okay. Ooh. Just trying to think, is there anything else I want to do on my channel? I've got a load of other Xbox games that I got for Christmas. Some donated from my brother and his girlfriend, which is very nice. Thank you very much. Some that I got with the Xbox, and then Lego games, I think. But yeah, they're probably ones that I'll do. Any PC games, got yeah, I've got a couple on my laptops. Could do some of them. I think with the Xbox, it's just figuring out recording with it wise, because a few problems I'll have. One is getting the microphone set up. I do have a big microphone that I can use instead of my headphone mics. But then the problem with that is that I'll get feedback from the TV because obviously if it's recording my voice. You see, at this point, all the audio is coming through my ears directly through the headphones, which means it's not coming onto the mic. That sounds really wrong. But while with if it's on the TV, it's in the room, which means you could hear it on the microphone. And even worse with that microphone is that the back of it won't have a pop filter. I have a pop filter for that mic, which will be on my side where I'm speaking, but the bare side of the mic will be facing towards the TV. Unless I use a microphone puff, or a specific term is a poof, which actually sounds kind of very homophobic. I'm sorry for anyone who's offended by that, but you know what? No, fuck it. That's not meant to be offensive whatsoever. It is a poof. It sounds cute as a poof. Okay. Um, but yeah. So maybe using that might stop the gameplay from the TV playing. But I don't know. Maybe I could just sync up the audio, and therefore it'll link in and it won't be a problem because I'll be recording the gameplay. I've actually got a game. I did mention I got my gameplay captured, didn't I? In fact, I don't even think I mentioned that. Yeah, I got my gameplay capture as well, so that worked. Well, I need to still get a couple of things for it. I need to get a HDMI cable and a SD card, micro SD for it, and then I can use that. But which I'll be getting tomorrow night, I believe. I'll be going out into the world and scare it. I'm honestly not fucking scared by it. To be honest, it's getting me outside, which is good. At the moment, I'm going off on so many tangents. Anyway, the point is there are problems with recording with the Xbox. I'll have to figure them out. But recording on a laptop, I kind of have a good idea of what I'm doing. So yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much most of the stuff I'll do at the moment. Probably not much else. There were loads of other things I wanted to do when I started this channel. I'll do them probably one day, but at the moment I just need to do the easiest stuff possible. I think gaming, Alton Towers, maybe vlogs, just normal vlogs at some point, but I won't really know what to do them on. So yeah, it's probably just gaming, Alton Towers at the moment. Maybe if there's any other little things I can think of, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Right then. So, now I've finished fucking rambling on. We've got a lot of iron. That's great. Okay, so let's put all this shit back. Get some coal. In fact, I might need to get some more coal, actually, because I think I might run out. I might run out of the coal. I hope I've got an interesting enough voice, by the way, and like my ordinary voice. I don't know. I don't really know my voice. Normally, I just don't really think my voice sounds very flattering over audio. I don't know. Does it? I don't think so. I normally listen through to all these. I will be listening through to all these recordings, by the way. Any video that I've done, I've always watched it all the way through just to make sure that everything works out and it's all fine. Did the same thing with the podcast that I did, and they were like 2 hours each, so you can imagine how much of a problem that was. But there's actually, it was a fun fact because I did that podcast for only a select few people, and most people stopped listening after a while. I think I only did 2 episodes, and I didn't release the 3rd episode of it. And the reason why was because I believe I talked about my my mental health problems, so my autism and stuff like that. And I think at the end I said that I might have depression, and that's before anyone knew. I think my best friend I might have talked to it about, and I didn't really want people to know at that time. I wanted to keep it really secret. I kept my depression secret till a couple of weeks after I was properly diagnosed with it. Before then, only my best friend knew, and she was great with me through it. She really helped and supported me. She came to the appointment with me, which helped me so much. Then we went to go and watch the film yesterday, the film where everyone forgets who the Beatles are, and that was great. It was really nice. I had a Chinese with a nan, which was lovely, with a nan and granddad. Yeah. In fact, I think it was like my first kind of solo Chinese. I think I had by solo Chinese, I mean I had a Chinese buffet before that, which is lovely. If you ever go and have a Chinese buffet, they are great. But yeah, first kind of solo Chinese. I'm going off on so many tangents. It's great, isn't it? God, I could just keep talking for hours and hours. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, so with that podcast, the 3rd episode, it's not even that it never came out, it just never got edited. At that point, I just had no motivation to edit it, put it out. Nobody was listening to it, so yeah, just never brought it out. So yeah, waiting for the iron. In fact, I'll have another drink while I'm waiting for the iron. I don't really know how much of that you can hear on the. I'll have to look back on the recording, but I am surprised though that it didn't pick up anything from outside my room the last time I recorded, which is great. It's probably actually because the mic on my headphones actually has a poof on it as well. So yeah, so that's probably the reason. So maybe that will help with other recording, like only picks up stuff that's right near the mic rather than picking up everything else. It's funny as well with my brother's YouTube channel. Technically his girlfriend's channel again, but he's on it. So my brother and his girlfriend's channel, they have a Blue Yeti microphone, which I believe is a really good mic. And instead of a microphone poof that they use, or I don't know, if they're using it as a pop filter, it would be a poof at that point, wouldn't it? They use a sock instead, which is just so funny. But I mean, it works. I mean, their recording quality sounds really good. So if you haven't checked them out, I don't know whether I plugged them last episode, but they're called The Relatively Bad Gamers. They're a gaming channel. Started off with my brother's girlfriend, now they both do it. And yeah, they do gaming. I think they have a couple of animations on because they're both in the animation kind of industry, I guess. I mean, they're not working in it at the moment, but they're working up to it. They did a uni course on it, and yeah, now they're not really doing anything. But I mean, to be fair, nobody's doing anything at the moment, are they? Everyone's stuck in. But yeah, but yeah, so they do I think a bit of animation, mainly gaming though. I think one of the videos that was the best, one of the funniest ones was my brother did. I think it was he was trying to help out his friend try and beat Breath of the Wild really quickly or something. Or oh no, so it was trying to get off the Great Plateau in Breath of the Wild as quickly as possible. And it's so funny in parts, like honestly, but it's a really long video, but it's really funny in parts. They also did like a 12 Days of Christmas thing with video games. I kind of pick and chose those. To be honest, I kind of picked and chose most of those videos. It's like picked and chose. Yeah, that would be the past tense, wouldn't it? Yeah, picked and it just sounds weird to say that. I don't know, but yeah, I chose which videos I wanted to watch just because depending on which games, some of them wasn't as interested in. So yeah, but yeah, they did some pretty good videos there. So yeah, check them out. Surprised I'm actually supporting my sibling, but yeah, it's a genuinely quite good channel. So probably what inspired me a bit more to do this, to be honest. I mean, I think I was thinking of doing it before, but this just kind of gave me that push to do it, So yeah. Doop-a-doo. God, the sign's taking forever. I hope I have enough. I hope I have enough coal to do it, because otherwise I'd be a bit screwed. Right, I'll put this in, take this out, get this iron here. Let's at least try and make the anvil. So what we need is 3 blocks of iron, which is made out of 9 iron. We have got way too much. Okay, well that's good anyway. And then you get 3 blocks, put them up the top, put some iron underneath like this, and you make an anvil. And you put the anvil down. I'm just gonna sleep in my bed too. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, by gum. Right. So what you do with an anvil is don't place it like up there, by the way, because it has like gravity effects like gravel and stuff, so it will fall and it'll damage and break over time. So I don't know whether you can actually repair an anvil or you just have to make a new one. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. But basically, what you can do with an anvil is give it a name. You can repair it by putting the tool in, putting in the material. So, for example, if I was going to repair my sword, putting some iron, repaired. You can also put it in with an enchanted book or something like that, and it will enchant the item. So yeah, anvil's very useful. I'm just going to wait for this iron now to do. And then yeah, I think I'll call it an episode after that. But what was I even talking about? I wasn't talking about anything, was I? I don't bloody know. Yeah, to be honest, I think I've done enough talking for this episode anyway. I'm surprised actually how many tangents I can go on to. It's great, At least I've got enough to talk about. Which is pretty cool. So, I hope this has all been recording, by the way. I bet I can imagine if it hadn't. Like, that'd just be so shit. Right. Do 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 God, this music. Just going to jump around my house. Yeah, so I don't really know what video to do next, but I don't really know whether to keep doing Minecraft videos or... Because the thing is, if I'm going to do the Star Wars videos, or sorry, the Lego Star Wars videos, all the Lego ones, I want to do them a level at a time. But the thing is, I'll probably record them all in one big session. So what I think I'll do is I'll record one of the films in a session and then split them into 6 videos. So basically how it works in the Lego games is you have the 3 films, at least that's how it works for Lego Star Wars. You have the 3 films and they're split into 6 levels for each film. So I could do a film per like recording block and then split the recording into the 6 and or just record how far I can get, but I'd rather like do it all in one block and then I can upload them over time. I will probably upload them as well in the order that I record them. So what will probably happen is you might get a few Minecraft videos, then get like a big chunk of Lego videos or whatever game I'm playing videos, you know. So yeah, that's probably how it will work, I can imagine. So yeah, I'll probably do it like that. Or I might just record them. You know, I could just record them as separate videos, couldn't I? I might do that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But the point is, it's not like I'm going to have a schedule for any of this stuff. It'll probably just be whatever I feel like recording whenever. I'll just record it and upload it. But I'll edit it one at a time, so it won't be like I have multiple recordings going on. It's like I'll record a video, edit it, upload it. Because I don't know, I just like kind of being linear like that. That's probably just me. But, yeah, you know, it's how I'll do it. It just makes it a bit easier, less pressure, you know. You know what I mean. Yee. God, come on, Ian, I want to end the episode. Jesus. Furnace. Inventory. Ingot. I'm just reading random words now. Will I have enough coal? Ooh, will I have enough coal? That is the question. I don't know. But Mom, it's just my bow. If you've never seen that video, it's so funny. It's from Brave. I don't think I've watched that film fully actually, but yeah, just type into YouTube, it's just my bow, and it's so funny. So funny, honestly. Great. God, waiting for the iron. That's probably what's going to extend the video so much. But yeah, that's the thing with Minecraft though, you know, you have to wait for these things. Well, I say with like a Lego video game, it is a little bit more linear, you know, it's like a level-based thing, you do it in a level, it's more of like a collectathon, go through the level, go through the challenges. I've done a lot of the games before as well, so yeah, shouldn't be too much of a problem with it. But yeah, it would be nice actually to have that contrast, like of this game where it's like a survival game, sandbox, not really level based, just, you know, kind of task based in a way, kind of task based, and kind of just building your own world and surviving. And then you've got like a Lego game which is more level based, more, you know, kind of just like a normal game, you know, pretty cool. But yeah, and I don't know whether I've mentioned these with these videos before, but yeah, as I've mentioned that they won't be edited, but probably also I won't edit out anything that's even long and laborious, because I kind of just want to show, you know, if I have to go through that stuff, if I have to suffer for my art, you have to suffer too. So if I'm going to landscape all this land, you have to watch every fucking second of it. Like I will probably like separate into different videos, maybe, but yeah, you might get like 50 videos of me mining dirt. Or I don't know, like I mean, again, Lego video games, that wouldn't happen, but there might be other video games where it's like, yeah, it might be that there's a lot of mining, and I will do it for you, for the devoted audience of one person, which is my brother, and maybe my best friend if she decides to watch these videos, which I hope she does. Watches it with her boyfriend. While she's in quarantine, and yeah, be great. If she is watching, I hope you're doing well. During this, I hope you get back to your cats soon, because I know you probably miss them a lot. Yeah, because the thing is, she's been well, not saying it's a bad thing, but she's been stuck with her boyfriend. So, at least she's been with him. But yeah, the thing is, she stayed there before the quarantine, and obviously now can't go back to her home. So it's like it's nice to be with her boyfriend this whole time, but she's away from home. She's away from her mom, and yeah, away from her cats as well, little puddies. So yeah, I hope you get back soon, and yeah, I hope you're doing well. Little vocal message there for you. Hopefully you watch this, because otherwise that'll be very awkward. Okay, so I think that's it. That's everything. Yeah, okay. I'll just make a couple of more torches actually as well, so my inventory feels a little bit more full. Ooh, that's perfect amount. That perfect amount of gold. Perfect amount of sticks. Okay. Didn't even have to use a crafting table for that, but I did. But yeah. Okay. Well, I'll see you all next time, I guess. Bye.